I know what kind of crazy person he is. He's laughing hysterically. My brother's screaming at the top. He's like, all I could do was laugh. And he had no idea what happened. But, and that's a long time ago because I'm 43 this year.
You can still remember that.
And I can still remember that one. The violence is what I remember the most, right? Isn't that terrible?
You always remember the
How about the guy next
The
door?
violence, the cursing. I mean, what kind of an influence was this guy, right? All right, anyway, so actually, the reality of it is that my dad was probably one of the hardest working people I know. Growing up as a kid, my dad has had numerous medical issues in his life. Full body cast and senior in high school. I'm sure someone else here that can vouch for that since there's somebody here from high school for him. Injured all the time, but he always made a point to play with the kids, which is probably why there's a lot of Boy Scouts from over the years that still have a great amount of respect for him. So for me, I've always sucked it up. You know, like if I'm in pain or if something's not going my way or it's not going the right way, I've always sucked it up. Because for me, my dad was a lot for me to look up to. So, I'm going to turn it over to my brother, and happy birthday, Dad.
Thank you.
Wow. I knew the punchline to those stories. That was a little joke.
Oh.
So Beth came up with the idea that maybe we should kind of do some roasting. You know, just poke a little fun at the old man.
Poke the bear.
And so me and my brother had to have a little discussion to be like, well, how far do we want to take this thing? Because we don't, there's a lot of poking that could be made here.
There's a lot of kids here.
There's a lot of kids. Just Kevin showed up. He brought a whole tribe with him.
Hey, Kev, you kept his PG rating. Thank you.
They live in Bridesburg. They've heard worse.
Just opened it up.
That's true. True.
So let's see. So that's kind of a good starting point, is to really say that the best thing you can say about my dad really is what Larry was saying about how he would always play with us, and he was always after work outside playing ball. I always had time for everybody. So much, in fact, that there's a lot of people here that I can stare at a bunch of them that look up to this man like a father. So, being his actual son, it was interesting because you have that guy, it's like, your dad is the best. He's always there, he's always playing. And so that was really fun, and that was a good influence on us to then, when we have our own families, to be that type of person. So a father's supposed to teach you about like moral values, kind of help you be a person that know what right and wrong in the world. That's
Know that I didn't touch that part.
I did good on that end.
So one of my
I went
favorite.
around it a little bit harder, but I did it.
Yeah.
One of my favorite stories about moral values is when we were at a lot of the stories go to Boy Scouts because we had such a great bonding time. Because Dad was the Scout master. Think of the word master. So he was the leader of a group of boys, and so we were all impressionable, going through puberty, trying to understand what's right, what's wrong, all that stuff. And a good example for you people to know what kind of what a master he was we had scheduled at the summer camp to allow other troops, now these are strangers, these are other kids that they don't know us, they don't know him, to come into our campsite because we were going to teach them CPR. We're going to teach them first aid. Really important to know CPR, Heimlich maneuver, to save somebody's life. Okay? It's a good thing to do. Well, Dad took it upon himself, as he's a scoutmaster at a summer camp, to go out the night before to the local bar. And when he managed to when we woke him up out of his cot in the tent, saying, "Dad, they're here. They want to know about CPR." He looks at me and Robbie. He goes, "Can you guys take me? Because I'm about to blow chunks in the Annie doll."
Me and my little baby scoutmaster in training.
Yeah, Bill, I wish he was here.
Just as bad.
They're having their 9th kid. What do you want from him?
Oh, right. Well, you know.
Yeah, Bill Finnegan for the guys from Scouts is on his 9th. Time to catch up, Kev. Come on.
That's a whole tribe. He wanted his own troop. So, I play music, as most of you know. A lot of people here are like, "Hey, I saw you play." And I was like, "Cool, that's awesome." I'm usually occupied on stage and don't get to socialize too much, so it's kind of nice to meet some people that have seen me, and then I'm like, "Oh, cool." So, there's this song that Dad has been talking about. He's wanted me to play for a long time, and I learned it for his birthday, for his 65th birthday. It's called "The Old Man," and it's I'm gonna sing it for my father, but I would think that it's really for his father, my grandfather. It's really where it goes to and what it means to him. So I'm gonna try to do this one here for you. All right. Tears have all been shed now. You've said all last goodbyes. The soul's been blessed.
It's raining.
And now I feel he was more than just a father, my teacher, my best friend. And you can still be heard in the tunes we share when I play them on my own. I never will forget him, for he made me what I am. Though he may be gone, memories linger on. And I miss him, the old man. As a boy, he'd take me walking through mountain, field, and stream. He showed me some things not known to kings, the secret between him and me. Like the colors of a pheasant as he rises in the dawn. Oh, how to fish and make a wish beside a fairy tree. I never will forget him, for he made me what I am. Though he may be gone, memories linger on, and I miss him, the old man. I thought he'd live forever, he seemed so big and strong, but the minutes fly, the years roll by, for a father and a son. Then suddenly it happened, there was so much left unsaid. No second chance to tell him thanks.